If you're an entrepreneur and you've ever found yourself feeling scared to put yourself out there, I have something that I want to talk to you about today. It's going to help you understand how that fear is really operating in your life and why it really isn't a reason to not do the things that scare you. I'm Lori Reeves, founder and CEO of Brand Strength. I help service providing entrepreneurs develop, sell, and deliver their dream offer to their dream clients to get great results and make a whole lot of money. Okay, so let's talk about this situation of wanting to do something to grow your business and kind of chickening out because you feel uncomfortable, you feel scared, you feel like people might judge you, whatever it is, your reason behind not doing it. I want to talk to you today about why that's not really a reason not to do it. So let's first talk about how your brain acts and how your brain functions in order to keep you what we would call safe, okay? So we're talking about how to stay safe as an entrepreneur. Your brain exists to keep you alive. To your brain, safe means anything that you know, anything that you have already experienced, because familiarity of knowing I lived through this and I didn't die is truly what your brain is looking for. So your brain is literally working to keep you alive. Now, sometimes as an entrepreneur, we go to do something and we literally have this fear as if we are not safe. I might be thinking about doing something, putting myself out there, and literally, like, I have this fight or flight response. I feel unsafe. Now, my brain is giving me that response because it truly does not realize that it is safe, right? Our brain, the portion of your brain that's giving you this response of you are not safe, is the least developed and evolved piece of our brain. It's the section of your brain that was there to literally make sure that you survived and that bad things didn't eat you. Okay? That's the part of your brain that's giving you this fight or flight, really fearful feeling in your body. Okay? Now, what your brain interprets as safe is literally the opposite of safety for an entrepreneur. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, so let's dig into this a little bit. What actually keeps you safe as an entrepreneur? Like, if you were to stop this video right now and answer that question, what would you answer? What keeps you safe as an entrepreneur? Because really the answer is making money. That's what keeps you safe. That's what allows you to continue doing the work that you're doing. You have to be bringing in money so that you can literally survive and continue offering the services that you're offering. That's truly what keeps you safe as an entrepreneur. Your brain trying to keep you safe by not venturing out into unknown territory, not letting you do something that could get you kicked out from the tribe, because in evolutionary times, if you were ostracized from the tribe, from the group of people, you no longer could rely on their resources to help you stay alive. And your brain doesn't understand that the world has evolved a lot since that time. So your brain's primary function is to make sure that you can stay within the pack of people, you can stay in the community, you'll have the help of other people, you'll have the support of other people, and that doing anything that could get you, shamed from the community would mean certain death to your brain. But an entrepreneur cannot do the things that they need to do to make money and to put themselves out there to be possibly shunned or shamed. Now, obviously, we don't want to think about that I'm going to do something that's going to make it likely for me to be shamed or shunned. But truly, that's what standing apart as a leader is, right? You have to attract people, the right people, and repel people, the wrong people. It will be harder for you to make money if you're attracting all the wrong people. So truly, your job is to repel those people. It is to push them farther away. Now again, to your brain, this does not make sense. Your brain will fight you on this over and over. But your brain does not, that portion of your brain does not get to run the show. Other portions of your brain should be running the show. But that primitive part of your brain takes over in certain situations, okay? When you have a lot of emotion happening in your brain, the chemicals that cause emotions, the logic portions of your brain shut down, okay? So as you're in a situation where you have a lot of emotions running through your body, thoughts of, fear running through your head, the logical part of your brain cannot do its work. So you need to do everything you can to suppress that feeling. Remind your brain, everything is okay. In this moment, I am safe. I am okay. In this moment, I am alive and well. And the more you can reassure your brain that you are alive and well and you are safe, the more it calms down and allows your logic to take over. This is what you have to do to stay safe as an entrepreneur. Your brain thinks that what you're doing is life-threatening. Your higher brain knows it is not. Okay, so you have to keep that primitive portion of your brain in check in order to stay safe as an entrepreneur. So this is the only way that you can advance. You have to do things that are a potential threat to the primitive part of your brain. And that's okay. Because once you do something and it doesn't go awry, you don't die from it, you don't get ostracized, your brain is like, oh, this is the new normal, this is what we know and understand, okay, this is okay. So you train your brain to go, oh, I remember this situation, we're safe in this situation. But every time you approach a new situation that you've not been in, your brain is like, whoa, Nelly, this is dangerous territory. Tread lightly. Move with caution, right? That's what our brain does to us. So the more we can train our brain to calm down, quiet down for a minute. Let's just try this. Let's push outside of our comfort zone a little bit. Then we realize, okay, that's okay. So that becomes our new comfort zone, right? Your comfort zone keeps expanding. Obviously, if you try to go way outside of your comfort zone, your brain is going to really rebel, and really try to keep you within the confines that it knows. So you need to just constantly be stepping outside of that comfort zone, showing your brain this is okay, managing that fear every time it comes up and reminding your brain, right now we are safe, right? To be safe as an entrepreneur, you have to make your brain a little bit uncomfortable. But your brain does learn that when you're in a certain situation and it goes okay, that is now a safe situation. And that's the only way that you'll move forward and be safe as an entrepreneur, is by taking those steps to put yourself in a situation that your brain feels is unsafe. And if you don't do that, your brain will decide for you that you are not moving forward. And that is the most unsafe thing you can do as an entrepreneur, is to let that fear response that you have immediately upon thinking about doing something new keep you from doing it. That is the most unsafe thing an entrepreneur can do. So I want to help you. I want to equip you and give you the tools that you need so that you can manage your mind. You can work with all the different parts and portions of your brain that need to work together, not let one of them completely overpower the others, and to work with this amazing tool and resource that you were given that has all the genius, all the ideas you could ever need to allow you to learn how to tap into that, to get yourself quiet, and to use your brain in ways that you might not have ever used it before. To harness the power over your brain and to not let your brain think that it's in control, especially the parts of it that just want to keep you safe, because that safety is not safe for an entrepreneur. I hope this was helpful for you. I have loved learning how to manage my mind, push myself out of my comfort zone, fall down, realize I didn't die, help my brain understand this was not a death, this was not anything that's unsafe, this is not something that I can't go out and do later on. We know it's safe. I'll tell you, when I first started recording these videos, it's been a long time. I've been recording them every week for this entire year. It's now almost October when I'm recording this. So I've been doing this on a regular basis. I used to get really tongue-tied. I would have trouble breathing when I was recording these. It felt very unsafe for me as a human. As an entrepreneur, it's one of the most safe things I can do, is to continue to put content in front of my audience. So safe as an entrepreneur is not the same as safe as a human. But the more you do things and the more you slightly stretch your comfort zone, the more your brain says, okay, I trust you a little bit more. So build that trust with your brain in you by pushing that fear down, telling yourself, I am safe. In this moment, there's nothing that can hurt me. We are all good. It's all fine and well. So that you can continue to take those steps forward and expand your comfort zone and create more safety for yourself as an entrepreneur. So like I just said, come back every week. If you like this video, give it a like. Let me know how you thought about it in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel. Come back every week because I've got more wisdom and knowledge and things, tools, tips, tricks, hacks, so that you can engineer your best life and your best business to make the biggest impact in the world that you possibly can. So I hope to see you back here again next week, and I'll talk to you soon.